Ibadan is affordable, but not cheap. I made a post sometimes yesterday talking about affordable land. I mean, a sea of old land in Ibadan going for 3 million naira. And someone replied and said it is outrageous. My brothers and sisters, by the time you calculate the cost of purchasing a land, now 3 million naira is not just the land value, it is all inclusive of your documentation, your primary development, and everything. Now, let's take, for example, you buy a cheap land in Ibadan, not the affordable ones we are selling, a cheap land in Ibadan, and you buy it for maybe 800,000 naira per plot, because believe me, Ibadan is not as cheap as you think or as people project it. Now, you buy a plot for 800 or 1 million naira in Ibadan, you are talking about lands in Ibadan, and you want to get your CO. Do you know how much you pay for CO? Do you know how long it will take you? You want to pay a lawyer for your documentation. Do you know how much a lawyer will charge you for documentation? You want to get a registered survey done. Do you know how much you will pay for your registered survey? And how much you'll be paying a registered surveyor to help you with your registered survey? And how long all of this process will take? Talking about security. If you don't buy your land and secure it, I'm talking about perimeter fence or 1 or 2 things on the land, there are chances that the same family that sold to you or the same set of people that sold to you might have disagreements. There might be family crisis. They might resell your land to 5 different people. And at the end of the day, only the person that has the legal documentation for that property is the owner of that property according to the law. These are the things that you would actually avoid when you buy affordable, well-documented lands from trusted developers or through a trusted realtor. Now, for you to say Ibadan for 3 million naira, sea of old land that is accessible in a community is outrageous and ridiculous, then you need to do the math yourself. You need to know the cost of everything before you can actually say Ibadan is outrageous for 3 million naira. So for smart investors that want to buy land at ease, they don't want stress, they don't want their money, their efforts to go to waste, they don't want stress, they don't want trouble, they want to buy a well-secured land, primary development, C of O with good documentation and title, then give me a call right now on the number displayed on your screen for more information or to book for site inspection. Remember, affordable lands are secured. Cheap lands come with expensive wahala. So give me a call when you're ready.